dog following
the baby, the boy.
I always wished I was in that ad. Always, even till today, I'm like, if they ever do a rebrand, please
Cast
call
you.
me.
Hello and welcome to India Today. This is Anita Britto in conversation with Alizeh Agnihotri, who in her debut film itself has created such a great impact not only on the audiences, critics and everyone who has watched the film. All they can do is praise her. So today we are here with her, complimenting her and congratulating her for the huge success for her debut film. How does it feel, Alizeh? Do you think right now जितना भी मेहनत किया था वो रंग लाया है finally?
Yes, definitely. You know, when we were making the film, we were very proud of, and we were, killing ourselves every day trying to make sure that we got the best shot, the best, like everything was like nobody ever compromised on the set. So we were extremely happy and fulfilled with the film before it released, but abhi it feels even better, that critics have liked the film. Some of the harshest critics have liked the film. They've liked the performances, and there's nothing but you can feel except grateful in this moment, and we're really happy.
But I could see the confidence in you and your work. That is why I think you all had so many premieres. You all showed the film in advance to a lot of people, and that is a sign of confidence in you yourself. So when your first screening, after the first screening, what was your reaction when when everyone came out and complimented you? There was nervousness, and after that nervousness, what was the feeling like?
The first public screening we had was IFFI in Goa, and we were all like shaking, before that we were very like confident and we were very happy, and but as it got closer and closer to the screening, we kind of started all becoming a bit quiet, and we were very nervous. And it's a tough crowd, film festival crowds that's where you can really test your film, because people who go there, they are just hardcore cinema lovers. It doesn't matter to them who's in the film, who's made the film. It can be the smallest of film, it can be shot on your phone, but they will watch it and they will appreciate it. They are very hardcore crowd, especially in this arts world. So we were very nervous because we felt like we're going to get a very honest, true reaction feedback from this crowd. It wasn't like a premiere where, industry premiere, everyone is happy, everyone celebrates that, another person has done a film. But so we were a bit scared. But when we got a positive reaction from IFFI, I think that was like a big weight lifted off of us, and that was a big relief for us, and all of us had a good cry that day, and all of us kind of like everyone just kind of relaxed a bit after that, and then we all collectively kind of let the film go after that. And I think then we started feeling settled, we started feeling happy. We got, as I said, good reviews from some of the toughest critics, so we're feeling really happy about that, and we feel people have seen what we've made, they've liked what we made, and in that sense our job has been done.
When I was there at the trailer launch of Farrey, and I remember a lot of people said that it's a very bold choice from your end to pick a script, a film like this for your debut. Now when you get such good response, do you think that bet that you you played on yourself has finally been fruitful?
It was a definitely like a high risk kind of a situation, high risk, high reward kind of situation. I felt it wasn't, it is a risk for what has been done in the business so far in terms of what a debut is, what is expected from a debut. But for me as Alizeh, like this is exactly what Alizeh would do. This is just something that something that I saw I could play to my strengths. A character that is real, relatable, something that I felt when I watch movies, that's the kind of movie that I like. That's the kind of girl that I look up to when I watch films. So I thought that why not try and do something like that. It was I was very nervous about it, and I was very scared that maybe it won't be like we won't be able to reach that many people with such a unique concept. But I felt that because I had my family backing me, and I had all of this, I felt like, okay, if I've been given this platform and I've been given this opportunity, I should at least try and do something different with it. And I should at least try and do something that's challenging, so people are not like, oh, that was such a, like, that was just so indulgent launch just for her and all of that. Like it was very important to me that people knew that I really want to do this, and it's coming from a place of someone who just loves films and wants to work in films, and not like a, you know, just someone doing it because their family is in it. So these are all the things that I was thinking about when I was
But
choosing this
none
film.
of your family members pursued you to do some come out with a different film?
No, never. They were always like, ये तो सुनेगी ही नहीं, ये तो करेगी ही नहीं, इसको क्या बोलेंगे, हाँ ये मानेगी ही नहीं. They tell, I mean, even all the people we work with, they're like, don't, वो तो argue ही करेगी वो.
Right.
So that was always, they knew that if I was getting into this field, this is the kind of direction I would take. That was always understood. So nobody was shocked or surprised when I said I was going to do this. Yeah.
So now, Alizeh, do you know what kind of films you actually want to do now? Is it clear? Because now again you have pressure. And people expect a lot, you know, first film, but people will still have a lot of expectation because you have outdone yourself in your first film itself. So do you know what career path you're going to take now? What kind of films are you going to look after and, you know, go after?
The only thing that I think about when I'm looking at a script or a film is one, the team of the people that are working on it, because it is a team. It's teamwork. It's a collaboration. So that's one thing that I look at a little bit later. But the first thing I see for the role is it different from what I have done before? Is it challenging me in a way that will make me do something even I am not, that even I don't think I could do, you know, something that's very different from this. That's the only thing I would tell myself moving forward. Like, it just has to be a different role, a different character, a different way the movie is shot, you know, just so I think range is important to me right now. In the first few years of my career, just showing range. Showing different sets of characters.
But always an actor always has a dream role that they want to do. Even before they have entered the industry, they always have a plan. What would be that dream role for Alizeh?
You know, I have one, but it's very stupid, and I don't like to say it. I get asked this question a lot. But you know, with that hot chat that used to come, that with the pug.
Oh,
you remember that ad? That pug following
the baby, the boy.
I always wished I was in that ad. Always, even till today, I'm like, if they ever do a rebrand, if they ever wanted an actor or a model, I hope they consider me, because I love pugs. I got a pug after that ad. Since then, I've only had pugs. It's like as dogs, I love them. It's my spirit animal, a pug. And I watch that ad, I think, at least once a month, maybe, for no reason other than the fact.
That's a very cute ad.
Other than the fact that it just makes me feel so happy. You know, I would love if they ever redid it. Please call me. But it's so random, I know. But I actually got asked this question just now, and I thought about that, but I didn't say it. And now I'm like, should I just say it?
You can.
And people are going to be like, how silly is that? But yeah, that has actually, that when I do that, I'll be like, life milestone achieved.
I have a Shih Tzu. I will give you my Shih Tzu to follow. He follows everywhere.
He can follow me around.
He'll follow you everywhere.
Pugs are very easy to train. You just put food and they'll follow you wherever you go. True. That's probably how they shot that ad so well.
All the dogs are like that, basically. They are damn cute. But on a different note, you know, all the youngsters who are coming now in the industry, they make sure they have a standing, especially because social media plays a big role in what you do and what you're going to do. I have seen you know, you have not pressurized yourself to come on social media first, show your relevance, ki listen, see here. You have done spottings and stuff like that, but not as much as normally people go ahead and do. Was it a conscious decision to keep yourself away from this social media circle?
100% that was conscious, because I wanted the film and my work to come out first, and then, because I didn't see what it did for me being seen as, okay, she's so and so's relative, and she said, I felt like people are just going to not take me seriously, and they're just going to be like, हाँ इसका तो हो जाएगा ना, like she's whatever so and so, which was the case, you know, whenever I got, which is true. I agree with them. I'm like, why are they, you know, even I PR, they keep telling me do spotting, and I'm like, no. Now I'm better, obviously, because the film has come out. People are actually talking to me, and like they have things to ask me, so I'm happy to do it now. But it was a very conscious decision. And in terms of Instagram, like, I want to be quite selective and like control the quality thoda of what I post, just because I think it's like social media, as much as I don't like it, it just becomes such an important part of everyone's identity, you know, and that's the first thing. Your Instagram is the first thing people go to when they're like, who is that?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very particular about what I put out. I'm very particular about even my shoots. It has to be different. It has to be something interesting. It has to be something no one has done before. So I'm a control freak about that. Like whatever I can control, yeah, I drive everybody mad.
But are you prepared for all the, you know, what do you call, comparisons? Or also the other thing is, you have made your debut when Khushi, Suhana, all are making debut in this year itself. Are you ready for the because they are going to be called your contemporaries? Are you ready for the comparisons between?
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the job. You can't do anything about it. But I'm not a very competitive person. Like, I'm not a competitive person at all. I'm like, I love working in large groups. I love working in collaborations. I like teams a lot. So when people tell me like, oh, you have this debut, like it makes me excited that I'm coming at a time with such amazing debuts. I mean, Archie's looks amazing. Like, it looks phenomenal. Everybody is going to watch Archie. So I feel, and like Farrey is also something so different. People are, it's a very interesting time to be a young actor in this country today, I think, because there's so many platforms and there's so many different things that people are doing. So yeah, people from the outside will compare, I guess. But for me, I don't look at it that way. I'm always like, okay, I'm like, okay, that means that people think I'm relevant, you know. That's how I look at it. That okay, they're saying okay, so and Alizeh, if you're saying okay, you'll be compared, I'm like, okay, wow, I'm relevant enough to be compared to, like a person who's doing such a big launch and all of that. So yeah,
it's a lovely way to think. You know, look up.
Yeah, I'm the kind of person that's happy when there's a tie, you know. Like I like it.
This is the first time.
Yeah, I like it. I like because you can't. I mean, you need in this business, like you cannot have it, like as much as you have to, you cannot have those insecurities, because you are going to work with everyone at some point, and it's very important to have that camaraderie and that support with each other, 100%, especially when because girls are pitted against each other so much. Especially girls should go out of their way to be like, we support each other, we love each other, you know.
But that is changing slowly.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's always been there. Just the perspective is changing now, and the way people are seeing it. People are not that interested in fueling stories about that anymore. They want to do more positive things now. Yeah.
Like for example, even Kriti and Alia, when they received the national awards, they were always pitted against each other. But when they have received the national award together for something they have done really well, it is a talking point, and people appreciate that.
Of course. I mean, more power to more women in this business, honestly. Like, more power to women. Winning a national award just means that there were so many fantastic performances that they just couldn't give it to one, and that's amazing. See, I told you I love ties. So
But I know a lot of people ask you, what is that one lesson learned from Salman? But there is someone else who must have taught you something, or you have learned something from that person.
You know, I've been surrounded my whole life by people, very credible people in this industry. I've got some amazing advice from a lot of people, but the one I keep telling myself every day is that it's not a race, it's a marathon. You know, you're not like trying to get work in the next 5 years. You're trying to do this till your last day on earth. So think about it, go slow, be patient, don't be in a rush, you know. Take your career one step at a time, and don't feel like you need to prove something. What is supposed to happen will happen anyway. So that was really, really good advice, because otherwise sometimes you feel like you're just moving non-stop. And
who is the one who shared this advice with you?
It's someone that is a mentor to me. Nobody from the industry, so you
can still take the name.
It's fine. They will not want to be mentioned. Yeah, they'll say, why did you say my name?
So what next? Have you already decided what you're doing? Anything that you have signed that you can talk about?
No, I don't have anything. I have not signed anything, but I am looking for stuff. I'm hoping now, since Farrey is out, for more stuff, but actually nothing.
But you're open to working with your uncle?
Yeah, of course.
Salman.
Why not? I mean, for me, see, it's just about the role and what the role can offer for me and what it can do for me. Whoever's in the film, whoever's making the film, that's irrelevant to me. It's just what is my contribution to the film. That's all I look at when I'm working in the film.
But if hypothetically, if you are cast with your uncle Salman Khan, what would be that genre that you would prefer to be cast with?
I don't know. It obviously, I mean, it will have. I don't know. We'll have to be family only. Now, what else?
No, family, yes,
Yeah.
but genre, what do you, a romantic film or a
genre.
action film, what would
I mean, I
that
don't know
be?
how we do romantic, but yeah. But I don't know. Maybe some action or something type. Maybe that's what
He is
whatever his genre is. I'll be a feature in that. That's what will happen.
Superb. Well, on that
Yeah.
note, thank you so
Thank
much.
you
And
so
it was
much.
really lovely talking to you.
Lovely talking.
Wishing you all the very best. I
Thank
hope
you.
to see you soon.
Yes, watch the film.